Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Ebru here for the halftime show. Knicks are up 57-53. Game of runs. Toronto Raptors went on a run towards the end there. There was like 10 for 2 at one point. There was like, I don't even know what the end result was there. But we're rocking today on NBA TV. Usually I don't like it, but they have Grant Hill. They got Dennis. I think what's his name? Dennis Smith or Johnson, whatever the guy's name is. From they used to be on he used to be on Orlando Magic. He's decent. Dennis Scott, excuse me. Dennis Scott is there. And Spiro Ditas, man. So they got a decent group. Spiro Ditas is a good kid. He's getting up there in age, man. That's the thing. I remember when Mike Breen used to look young. I remember when Clyde used to look young. Marv Albert used to look young. Now, these guys, Spiro Ditas and all these guys are coming up the ranks now. So we're going to get to see these guys get old too now. So it's interesting, man. So right now, Knicks game here, 57-53. So far, so good. The Knicks are just better. Of course, I think if that guy Scotty Barnes is playing, man, I think it would be a totally different game because his activity defending the basketball would have been crazy right now. Because I think he probably would have matched up on Julius and probably would have slowed him down a little bit. Shout out to Toronto, man. This is the shot chart. Toronto Raptors, they're scoring a lot of points in the paint there. You can see right in the middle, a lot of activity in the paint with the circles. Not too much stuff in for 3-point line, and a little bit points in the paint. Most of the stuff is there right at the rim. So the Knicks are doing a good job stopping these guys from the outside, but we're not really stopping them from scoring at the rim, man. So that's something that we got to take care of because that's something that we usually put a cap on when we play against other teams. Us, for the other hand, we're scoring everywhere. We're getting top of the key. We're getting our 3-pointers, and we're shooting at the rim. Which is different about last year compared to this year is that we had a lot more mid-range jump shots last year. So we changed that, and we were shooting way more threes, making way more threes as well, and we're getting our shots in at the basket. So I think that's where we're gonna try to win games now. As time goes on, we got to figure out how we can get some more points in the paint on maybe like on the 15-foot area. I know that's not winning basketball, man, but just to make this more brighter, man. The shot chart needs some more diversity. What's going on here? The biggest lead, the Knicks 15-2. Make sure you guys can hear me. Yep, 15-2. Biggest lead for Toronto was 2. That was like earlier on in the game. Right now, team comparisons here. We got the Knicks are leading the rebounds 27-23, 15-12 in assists. Stealing the ball. That's where Toronto was starting to get their little run there, playing defense and getting out in transition. That's how they were able to score those points at the rim. Just a lot more fast break points, I believe. Let me see as we read the rest of this stuff. Blocks about even. Turnovers about even. Turnovers is amazing for the pace that this game is going on. 6 turnovers for the Knicks and 5 turnovers for Toronto. So that's good basketball, man. It's been nice, clean basketball here. Nice pro-style basketball. Not a lot of running and jumping, dunking, and that type of thing. We had a couple athletic plays, but most of it is just nice, clean basketball, man. And you really appreciate it. So 47% from the field for the Knicks, 43% for Toronto. Our 3-point shooting is crazy, man. Look at that, 52%, man. Damn near 53, 52%. Toronto shooting 31. The free throws, it is what it is. 75%, 100%. That'll change. Here goes Toronto. Points in the paint has been killing us, mostly in the fast break. Second chance points, they're killing us as well, 7-4. Fast break points, look at that. 14-0 from the Knicks, man. So that's really the key to the game right there. We just have to stop these guys when they're on transition. That's something that we've been holding teams down, man. We're really getting back on defense and keeping guys off the paint. This second chance point stuff is annoying because that means that we're not playing the defense that we need to play. So we really need to get back on our D. Keep these guys off the offensive boards. Pay attention. And stop the break. That's really the keys for this game here, man. And so if we can't stop this right here, that's the end of the game. Second chance points and fast break points. That's the only thing that's really this whole bottom here, the points in the paint. All this is goes hand in hand. But like I said, if the Knicks can't stop this, this will be the death of us here tonight. So anyway, there's some leading players and stuff. OG's been playing really well, man. 19 points, I believe he has. He looks very impressive, man. He has the full package. He's shooting threes, scoring on the inside, blowing past what's the name, Julius Randle. So they've been matched up. Him and Julius Randle been matched up most of the game. He hasn't really been able to stop Julius Randle from shooting that 3, but he's been doing a decent job defensively on Julius. What's going on here? Julius also has 18 points, so they're kind of going back and forth with each other. Rebounds is Precious. Precious is playing center. I don't like that. So that's something that they need to figure out on their end as well. Mitchell Robinson, 7 rebounds. What is this? Fred VanVleet with 3. Julius Randle's our point guard, guys, 4 assists. And what is this here? This is block shots. This guy here, Delano Banton, he's number 45 on that team, and I felt like he played pretty good. That's somebody that I've been watching fantasy wise to see what he can do. I feel like this guy's going to be a player one day, so we'll see. He's still young in his career. But let's check out the box score, the official box score. Let's see what Dalton actually did. 4 points, 3 rebounds. He actually ran the point a lot, man. So, all right. So I just got to update what's going on here. Where is he? I lost him. Yeah, 4 points. He had 3 rebounds, no assists, whatever. Like I said, he was actually running a point. That's Delano Banton. So, like I said, that's one guy I circled, and I really want to see how he played. A couple guys here. There's one guy here I'm looking at, Macaulay Flynn. I feel like Macaulay Flynn needs to get more burn on Toronto as well. That's Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse, they won a championship with him, I guess, right? So I guess he knows what he's doing. But I would like to see him play a little bit more. Not tonight, because I'm trying to win this game. A couple other guys too. Chris Brochure, I thought that he had some kind of talent. He only played 6 minutes, didn't really score, no rebounds, nothing. It's kind of a weird roster here. Justin Champagne, shout out to this guy. He's from St. John's, for those that know. Justin Champagne. He played 3 minutes. He's a guy that I'm watching too. I'm hoping that he could become a player. Nice active player. You see the rebounds there. 2 offensive and 2 defensive for 4 rebounds. It's a nice player. What else we got here? Like I said, Precious is playing center. I don't like that, man. He's really a power forward. He's actually a small forward. The old NBA, he would have been a small forward. Shout out to Gary Trent, very active player. Kind of like the way he plays. He's kind of fearless, little bit borderline arrogant and cocky, kind of goofy a little bit. But he does have 14 points. He has 3 steals. Very active in that comeback. When they went on their little run at the end of the second half there. I mean the first half, second quarter. This is a guy here, Steve. I cannot pronounce his name. It's like Mahil, whatever his name is. What I'm saying? This is a guy that I picked in fantasy, so I think he's a good player. See, he was in Detroit last year and he came to Toronto via trade. He's somebody that I think is pretty good. So they got him listed at power forward, but in this game they kind of really had him playing a lot of perimeter. So he's mostly a perimeter player. As you can see with the rebounds, not really too many rebounds and stuff. He is a 3-point shooter, so he didn't even attempt a 3-point shot. So it's just really awkward how this Toronto Raptors team is running their offense. I feel like their positives they're not really taking advantage of. So it's interesting. This guy OG, man, OG is really good, man. Like it's like if there's a player on this team that I want on the Knicks, it's definitely OG. Definitely a really good player. I would have him. If he was on the Knicks right now, I'd have him starting over RJ, and have RJ coming off the bench as that small forward that we need to come off the bench. I'm talking about championship wise. If he was to have OG starting with Julius Randle, with RJ coming off the bench, or maybe even vice versa, it doesn't matter. That would be very interesting, man. If he had a player like that, 2 from 4 from 3, really, really good player, man. What has the Knicks been doing? I was impressed by Obi Toppin today. He only played 5 minutes, 2 for 3 from the field. Very active today because there's not really a lot of big men on this team here. So, he had, according to this, he had 2 rebounds. What is this, a block? Did he have a block? No turnovers, whatever. He just runs up the court. I feel like the announcers were bigging him up a lot tonight. They were just talking about his ability to run up and down the court. He just has an unlimited motor. It seems like he doesn't get tired, which we're starting to understand about this kid. But he's not physical, man. He can't finish. This guy, what was his name? There's the shooting guard. Gary Trent had wrapped him up. He couldn't even get the ball out of the wrap up. That's how weak he is. He gets overpowered by guys much smaller than him. So that's something that alarms me, man. But his athleticism and his size and stuff like that, he's going to get the alley-oop plays. He's going to get those type of things going on for us. So that's going to be important, to bridge back to Julius Randle. Because, no mistake about it, man. Obi Toppin is not going to be a guy that's going to hold us down in that way. So he has 5 points. Good minutes, man. I was really impressed by his minutes. Emmanuel quickly, I thought, played pretty good, even though he didn't make a shot. I felt like he did hit a 3 today, but he only has what is this? 3 assists. like I said, those assists were pretty good. He did a good job running the offense during that time period when he was in there. It was plus two. He was plus during that time, plus two. Alec Burks playing pretty good as well. 7 minutes today. Just hitting his shots, 2 for 3. He hit a 3-pointer. No stats here really. One steal, but I thought he was very active in during one little part of the game, which was important. Taj Gibson's not really giving us nothing but a big body there. So, I would like to see Obi Toppin a little bit more today. Just for the simple fact that these guys don't have a lot of size. And I would also like to keep Mitch Robinson out there too. Mitch Robinson's playing a nice little floor game. Passing the ball is what's amazing me. He only has 1 assist, but he had one nice give and go with Evan Fournier, which was great. And just him being active in the offense. There was one play where he caught a rebound, and instead of kicking it out, he just made a nice little interior spin, but then he missed the dunk. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that that he can't be stopped, especially with little guys like that. Get the rebound, turn, and just dunk it, baby. If he can understand that, get that court awareness on offense, and be able to do that, then he'll be valuable for us, man. RJ Barrett tonight, he's a little bit more quiet than normal. 8, 2. I guess that's pretty good. If he finishes off with 16 points for the night, that's great for him. 2 rebounds, no assists, no steals. Nice, solid game. Playing good defense. Playing good overall on basketball. I would think that he would have more assists just for the simple fact of him. They're moving the ball. They've been moving the ball great. That's gonna be the big the Knicks bread and butter too. Just moving the ball. Run the offense. Stop dribbling the ball so much and just move it. And when the Knicks move the ball, they're very hard to play against. 18 points for Julius Randle, man. That's a big game for him. 4 assists, 6 rebounds. 1 block. He's a workhorse. But the difference this year with him, getting so much usage, it's a simple fact that he doesn't have to work as hard. How many 3-point shots does he attempt every game? He attempted 5. So 5 out of 9 shots with 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? So that means he's not in the paint, killing himself. He's giving up the ball too, 4 assists. So just for the amount of 3-pointers that he's attempting, added on to the assists that he's getting, man, those that this gives him a break. It gives him a break. So when Tom Thibodeau puts him in around the 8-minute mark, then that works. Works for us. Then he won't be so tired. So we'll see how it goes, man. So far, so good. We're still on a halftime. Usually on NBA TV, they usually have an extended halftime. You know what I'm saying? So like more highlights, a lot more NBA bullshit. We got, like I said, we got Grant Hill, we got Dennis Scott, and we got Spiroditas. Spiroditas is there. So it's interesting. Right now they're just showing highlights and whatever. They're talking about Obi Toppin, and he's actually mic'd up. So he's a goofy kid too. The Knicks are good. It's a good family team. So like I said, all the women on their club mess with each other. They just had the Last Supper with Tom Thibodeau earlier in the week. So it was we got an interesting club here, man. So it's interesting to talk about. We see Fred VanVleet is waving to somebody. I don't know what's going on here. We're about to start the second half. Fred VanVleet is about to get the ball inbounds from Toronto. We're going to get busy with the second half. Like I said, Knicks got to stop the fast break points, and we just got to play our game. Our offense, we just got to play our game. We don't got to get the ball to nobody. We just got to play our game. Get up there, move the ball, find an open man, and take the shots that we're supposed to take. And that's it. Man, shout out to you guys. I'm here calling the game here. Got Shy Powers. Shout out to Shy. This is my guy, Mr. Shy Powers. Holcomb is here. JS. I'm not sure if I've ever seen JS there. He got my man from was that Any Given Sunday? Drip Moore. What else we got here? Geraldine McIver is here. What's up? JS, what's going on with JS? It's the last 4 minutes closing with Randall handling the ball again. Why not bully? We don't play bully ball though. The Knicks shoot a lot of 3-pointers, and we do a lot of finesse plays. When Julius Randle gets the ball, it's really face up game. He's not really. We don't really do bully ball like that. Last year was a little bit more of that because we were just grinding constantly. But this year it seems like we were just more finesse. So why not bully ball in the post? We don't even play a post game. People say that a lot. Shout out to you, JS, but we don't post. We don't put Julius Randle in the post. If he does get in the post, he's turning around trying to cross you up. We don't put Mitchell Robinson in the post, and then who else is out there? Just Taj Gibson is in the post. There's nobody else. So truthfully, we don't have a post game. So that would be nice to get somebody that could get in the post, to play that type of game, but we just don't play that game. Give the ball to Julius Randle, try to take advantage of mismatch and things like that. But as far as like traditional post stuff, just dropping the ball down inside and trying to get buckets, we just don't have that. Right now, the Knicks are doing what they have to do. I think Toronto just scored, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to keep it funky here. This guy, Gary Trent, was able to get into the paint and score there. They don't call 3 seconds. They call 3 seconds when they feel like it, man. We'll get into the strategy. I guess I did say that in the beginning. The strategy for the Knicks, man, we just got to play our game. The Knicks, they run like a pseudo triangle game. Let me stop you. They got to stop the ball, man. I feel like their defense has plenty of holes in there. They just got called for a foul there because they're just not in position. So the Knicks got to regroup. They got to figure out what they're going to do defensively because they're letting Toronto get to the paint anytime they want to. They're playing transition. The Knicks don't have enough time to set up their defense. That's why we're getting in trouble, man. So Toronto's taking their first lead since they were up by 2 when the game first started. So that's no good. So anyway, we get to strategy. Strategy for the Knicks, like I said, we run like a pseudo kind of like triangle style. I'm gonna wait to this next play here because right now I'm at the 10-20 mark. I think OG is shooting his free throws. He just made 2 free throws to make it 58-57. So I see the clock is 58-59, but I'm at 58-57. So right now, that's a bad play. I mean, I feel like the Knicks they're just not crisp right now. I feel like as the game goes on, they'll get their flow back, but I feel like they lost what they've been trying to do. So I mean, here goes the inbounds play. Get the ball to they're having a hard time getting the ball in the basket. Oh my god! So it's still Toronto's ball. So I mean, like I said, the Knicks are just having a very hard time starting their offense. So that's the problem there, having a hard time getting into the offense and not stopping the ball. Toronto's getting a lot of transition plays. So this is falling into what I said Toronto needed to do to beat us. So I can't even really get into purposely what the Knicks have to do to win. What's the strategy? Because there's nobody that we can specifically attack on Toronto. So it's not that type of thing. Right now the Knicks are on a nice little fast break. RJ Barrett with a nice little layup off his offhand. A little collision in the middle there. But like easy buckets, that's one thing. Easy buckets like that. RJ being able to get a nice little layup there. Here goes Toronto. Toronto's bringing the ball up the court. Let's see what goes here. Fred VanVleet on the right-hand side, dribble handoff to Civ. Civ back to Gary Trent. Who's that there? Gary Trent for 3. Gary Trent just hits a 3. Number 34, who's that there? That's Mr. Birch. See, Birch is supposed to be their center. He's not really a good player. Nice little play by Fournier. So right now, the Knicks are playing their game. They're just playing up and down transition basketball with Toronto. That's what Toronto wants to do. So, eventually, once we settle down, we'll be able to lock into our ball movement offense, and we should be fine. Right now, we got guys open. Good defense by the Knicks. Kemba Walker. Passed it back to Julius wasn't the right play. Man, the Knicks are just all over the place, man. I feel like Walker should have held the ball. He was ahead on the break. He turned around and gave it back to Julius Randle. Almost made him travel. So I don't know if the Knicks are calling timeout. They're looking at Tom Thibodeau, looking for answers over there. I can see everybody looking over there. So they called the play. Tom Thibodeau's called the play. Walker gives it to Julius Randle. Almost got stripped already. So he's gonna post up against OG, which I don't really like that. Fadeaway jump shot off, to his offhand with his left hand still in front of the defender. I don't like that shot. But that's a shot that Julius Randle takes. Here we go. Fred VanVleet, top of the key jumper off the backboard is good. All right, so I'm looking at 63-61. I'm at 8:30 right now. Kemba's bringing the ball up. I feel like Mitchell Robinson is not setting proper picks either. He's supposed to have set 2 superficial picks, and he didn't even touch the guys there. Here he goes back at the top of the key. Kemba Walker's not in great position there. Fournier with an open 3-pointer. He misses it. Mitch Robinson, nice rebound. RJ Barrett with an open 3-pointer. We're lucky we're making those shots, man. My score is 64-63. You know, that 3-point shot, we're lucky we made that shot because our offense is just not crisp. We're just not doing things that we normally do. He goes OG. OG is wetting up Julius Randle tonight, man. I feel like they're going at each other. The way that he just shot that spin move, going to his right, that's a shooting hand. You know, so that's something that makes sense. You know, that's why he was able to get more torque on it, and it seems to be his bread and butter shot. Right now, RJ Barrett is setting the table for us, really scoring a lot of points, holding us down, really, man. If he wasn't scoring, we'd be in trouble right now. He goes OG again, superficial pick. He misses the shot. Rebound for Toronto. Fred VanVleet faked the three, back to Sivs in the corner. He hits a three. Lord have mercy. So it's more open transition basketball for Toronto. The Knicks are just falling into that trap. We could play that way, though. That's the thing. We could play that way, but we're not going to win that way. That's a whole different thing. Julius Randle passed off on RJ just now. RJ had a nice little layup. He passed up on him. We got Fournier with an open three. No good. People are texting me like crazy now. Make sure I turn this shit off. Yeah, man. Man, this just sucks. I hate this style of game because it's just not our style of basketball. Fournier, top of the too much one-on-one. Fournier just missed a nice little floater. Gets his rebound. He was able to get a layup. He misses it. He was more worried about getting a foul there. Gary Trent Jr. open three-pointer. Bang. That's 71-66 on my clock. Toronto Raptors got the momentum right now. 77-72 I see on the NBA TV clock there. I don't like what I'm looking at here. Yo, Kemba Walker just got stripped right at the free throw line by Fred VanVleet, and then he hit the three-pointer. You know, so, you know, Knicks are not playing good. They're not playing good, but we're making shots that are really just saving us at the moment. I don't know if JS is still around. I don't know if he broke out. But the game plan, we're definitely not doing the game plan. We're playing Toronto's ball. Our defense is all over the place. Toronto's just running up the court, just jacking up shots. That's their game. We're playing Toronto style of game. I don't like it. Got to take our shots. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see, Mr. Andy. It's another three-point shot. You know, we're just playing transition basketball. Right now, the Knicks are not – I think Walker just hit a three. Knicks are not in position on defense right now. You know, here goes Fred VanVleet. He just pulls over and just pulls right up top of the key, three-point shot. We're playing fast-break basketball. This is not our style. Yeah, man, we lost the lead. These dudes are not missing because they're shooting confidently. They're playing broken style of basketball. You know, they don't run plays. They just come up and then they're playing street ball. Toronto's playing in street ball right now. Here goes Fred VanVleet. Just brings it up the court. They call a foul on what's that? RJ. He had to do it just to stop balls. So no, excuse me. I think Toronto might have called timeout. So then, you know, Toronto's playing fast break basketball. We're not going to win this game this way. You know, if the Knicks don't cut it out, don't stop on trading buckets like this. Right now it's 77-72. This league could jump up to 10 at any moment. You know, so we really need to stop doing that. Trading threes. You know, Kemba Walker's it's not just Kemba Walker. Nobody's in position. You know, Knicks playing in slow motion. Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Paris Jugger there. You got Los Knicks. Shout out to Los Knicks. Yeah, man. Knicks are playing into Toronto Raptors' hands here. So, I mean, you know, what we need to do, we need a timeout. You know, so I don't know if Toronto was the one to call the timeout because they had the ball. So, Toronto called the timeout. You know, so the Knicks are going to have to use this timeout to try to reorganize themselves, implant their defense, settle down, and slow the ball down. You know, they have to stop Toronto from getting these fast break buckets because everything is broken plays. Nothing is off it. They're not running an offense. They're just coming down, you know, the court and just jacking up shots like they're in the park. It's not really Randle, man. You know, Randle's not in the beginning. Randle was hitting those threes and stuff. You know, like I said, hitting all those threes was great. We was playing good in the first half. You know, and then Toronto just caught up to us. They started going playing faster at the end of the second half, and now we're just getting more of it. So you know, it's still a long game, man. We got like 5 minutes left in the third quarter, so we got enough time to settle down and really get into our game there. You know, we'll see. Maybe we might need to mix it up a little bit. Maybe get a different crew out there to try to slow this down. We'll see. We'll see what Tom Thibodeau does. He's always telling, you know, the guys that he substitutes in after these timeouts. So these NBA TV timeouts are so long, man. It's unbelievable. How's everybody's night, man? Die Hard is here. Same thing like always. Messing with the kids, arguing with the kids all night long. I got a chance to watch the Knicks on NBA TV in the living room today, and my little guy gets pissed off. He said, "Yo, how you watching the Knicks in the living room? You're supposed to be in your room." You know what I'm saying? So it's become a fixture in the house that when the Knicks come on, Daddy goes in his room, and they can hear me talking. Who am I talking to? So my little guy got pissed off that I was in the living room when I should be in the room, man. So had that freaking argument today with my little guy. But they're in bed now. They got school tomorrow, so they're in bed. Hopefully they're in bed. My wife is taking care of that. So that's the night. That's halftime to crunch time, man. So for those that have families and work as well, a lot of times you guys get off at 5. Sometimes you got things to do after work. You don't get home until 7:30. You're trying to take your stuff off, trying to take a shower, trying to read to your kids, do kids' homework, and whatever. Maybe rub one out with the wife one good time before it's too late. And next thing you know, it's 8:30, and here you are watching the game. So that's halftime to crunch time. I'm a part of that sect of life, man. So we're back in the game here. Toronto Raptors are actually inbounding here in their court. Fred VanVleet. This is where the Knicks are going to do well now. We have to continue to keep this ball slow. And right off the bat, nice little transition play. Alley-oop play to Obi. OG. So that's what we don't want. That pick and roll alley-oop thing. That's a fast break style of basketball. So we're still playing it into their hands there. We just did the same thing. Nice little superficial pick to get Julius Randle open on the left-hand side and the layup. So still transition basketball. Was this Sev is open, pump fake. He makes that 3, yes. Right in Obi's face there. So, the Knicks are not doing a good job slowing this game down. So right now, I feel like the Knicks need to slow it. Right now, it's 84-82 on my clock. Kemba Walker just drove in. Slow it down. That's not our style. Slow it down, man. Here goes Toronto. Toronto brings it up. And I'm looking for a three-pointer here. I say OG just shoots. He misses. Knicks rebound. RJ Barrett pushes the ball up. Alley-oop to Obi Toppin. What are we doing? This is not how we're going to win this game. Obi Toppin can't catch and he can't finish. If he can't do that, then what's the point? So I'm expecting a three-pointer here to make it 85. There goes Fred VanVleet. Wide open three-pointer. Transition basketball. No set play. They threw the ball to the corner to try to get him open, threw it back to Fred VanVleet, and he just pulls up for 3. I really don't like this style of basketball. Knicks are not doing a good job doing what they do. It's nothing so crazy that Toronto's doing. Toronto's not playing any offense. They're not running any offense. They're just shooting. So we have to stop it. Yeah, man. Big Task is here. Yeah, man. It's killing us right now. Yeah, man. So this is one of those games. 3 minutes and 37 seconds left here. We're down by 9. It's a game of runs, like I always say. So we'll see what happens. Tibbs is not being smart. We need speed on the floor. I get it. Speed on the floor. To counteract this, so your idea is to match them. You want them to match Toronto. Because I think we really need to slow it down. Actually, slow it down and run our offense. Because playing too fast is playing into Toronto's lap right now. I don't know if you agree with that. We're kind of playing into their style of play. I'm getting blown up right now on my text here. Explain to me what's going on, State. It's not just Randall, man. It's not just Randall. Right now, Randall's not even in the game. It's not just Randall. Randall was playing good in the first half. He had 18 points in the first half, so was not playing that bad. All right, so you want to match athleticism. I get it. We got to try something. So I'm getting blown up by text like crazy, man. Guys are messing up my stream here. I see somebody's like coming at me on Twitter right now. Said, you truly aren't from New York if you don't know what the Gauchos meant to the city. Okay, he's not getting at me. He's just getting at other people. So that's true. So I mean, the Knicks just announced their city jerseys, their new city jerseys, and they're black and orange, right? So now after I've seen it, now they're gonna have a special court too for that day. So what makes that special is that the court looks exactly like the Gauchos court. the traditional Gauchos court with the black and orange and stuff. So MSG actually donated a renovation to the Gauchos place there. So if anybody's ever been to Gauchos, man, if you go there now and look at it, it looks a little different. It's in the same spot, I believe, but they just renovated the entire building, man. So it's nice. There's a school right around the corner too. So I think the school's more affiliated with Gauchos more. So it's interesting, man, to see that. And then if you look at the actual floor of the Gauchos, it says Madison Square Garden on the floor. So that's good, man. I feel like the Knicks should have been taking advantage of all these New York institutions, man. The Knicks should have been sprinkled on everything, all over everywhere. If it's basketball in New York, the Knicks should have had their hands on it. So it's good to see Gauchos, getting renovated by the Knicks, and it's good to see that the Knicks are taking, those colors and paying homage to them, because they've been a staple forever. Gauchos. I feel like every New York City basketball player has either played against the Gauchos or played on the Gauchos. Shout out to Ross Strickland, shout out to Jamal Mashburn, shout out to Sweet Pea. For guys that know Sweet Pea, Mr. Antonio Daniels. Yeah, man. So there's a lot of players came out of that crew there. So anyway, the Knicks are still in shit right now. Toronto got a lot of confidence playing defense. Fournier needs to do a better job scoring in the paint. So does Obi Toppin. The Knicks are not taking advantage of easy opportunity scoring on the inside there. We miss a lot of easy layups, a lot of easy floaters. So we really got to clean that up, man. It's really that because we're playing their style of basketball. I don't enjoy it. Brando sucked the air out the offense. I don't know about that. We were up 46-33. Yeah, I get it, Mr. State. But I mean, this is a team effort right now. I feel like the Knicks are playing bad team-wise. We're just not playing good defense. So I mean, Julius Randle can't be criticized for team defense. Our team is not really getting back on defense the right way. So if you like, in my opinion, if he was to do a better job stopping these guys from just getting transition buckets, we'll be fine. Because I don't think they're. I'm not gonna shit on Toronto. They got some good offensive players there, man. So, but I just feel that if we would run, the way that we usually play, we'll be all right. Right now, Obi Toppin's getting abused inside by OG, just banging them outside. I'm surprised they didn't call a foul. Gary Trent Jr., nice step away 3-pointer. He misses it. OG on the inside again. So the Knicks are getting killed on the inside. So, I mean, it's good to see Julius Randle and Obi Toppin together, man. But if they got physical players inside, they can't match up because, just for the simple fact that Obi Toppin can't body. And Julius Randle's not good moving side to side. So that's a mismatch problem that OG calls. RJ's really calling his own number tonight, man. Nice little layup with his left hand in traffic. He didn't get called for a foul. I think he needs to go a little stronger. I know he's trying not to foul. He's trying to not to get the offensive foul. All right, so I like the pace now. Slow the pace down. Play your game. Gary Trent here driving, kicking on the inside. Good defense by the Knicks. Back to Toronto. I'll take it. I see Burks is in the game here. This is for defensive purposes. Last year, Burks will come in the game for offensive purposes. Now he's in there for defensive purposes. Knicks calling a timeout, I believe. So Knicks got to figure it out here, man. I feel like the momentum shifted, I feel like. So hopefully the Knicks can take advantage of that. I feel like the air in the arena changed a little bit. So hopefully the Knicks can take advantage. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody here. This is my man State here. I don't know if State's going to pop in later for us to do like a post-game kind of thing. I'm not sure. Hit me up if you're going to do that, my brother. It's getting close to 9:30, 9:13 on the regular clock. So we got some time, man. I feel like this game is going longer than it should. I don't know if it's in my head or not. Because, I mean, the game started at 7:30. It started late. Halftime actually started about the way it should start, about 8:35. But now it's getting close to 9:30, and I feel like we're gonna stretch this out a little bit tonight. It's all good. Man, we on these long NBA TV commercials. 91-77, man. So that doesn't look good, man. That doesn't look good. The Knicks are not playing Knicks basketball. That's why Randle took that extension in New York, because they know that that's why Randle took that extension. He knew he couldn't match last year. Okay. You guys are harsh on Randall tonight, man. Let me look at the box score. I haven't looked at the box score in a while. I feel like OG must be on his way to 30 points right now. Let me see what OG is doing. 11 to 21. 3 for 7 for 3, 4 for 5 from the free throw line. He's kicking our ass. 29 points. Yeah, man. I know he's close to 30. He's kicking our ass at the moment. He's really the workhorse, man. And also Gary Trent Jr. He has a lot of confidence tonight. He goes Obi Toppin for 3. Oh my God, he almost broke the backboard. Fred VanVleet's giving us 14. Civ is actually playing. He's playing good too. 13 points, 13, 4, and 3. That's what I thought he can do for them. You know, taking advantage of Scotty Barnes not being there. So I thought Civ can play, man. So that's why I drafted him. He's actually showing me, and he's not on my team. So if anybody's paying attention, as long as Scotty Barnes is out, Civ could have a potential role for the team there. So they call the loose ball foul on Toronto there, which I don't agree with. On the Knicks side of things, what's going on the box score wise? Julius Randle 17. Julius Randle 20. RJ 17. Julius Randle 6 for 12, 4 for 6 from 3. He's made all his free throws, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. I don't see what the problem is, guys. And Derrick Rose, blows a layup. I'm about to throw up over the microphone. Lord have mercy. He misses an easy layup. It goes Fred VanVleet with a wide open 3-pointer, man. Jesus Christ, from deep. And then Fournier's not really playing good, not really shooting well. Oh my God. I mean, the Knicks are just messed up all around, man. Derrick Rose messes up a basic pass. Because Emmanuel quickly is going to have to throw that up. Trying to get some space. And what did they do? They called a foul somewhere. Must be a loose ball foul somewhere. Yeah. It was almost a shot clock violation. Kemba Walker's, he played okay. Right now we need something from Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is 1 of 5. Only 2 points, and he's blowing a lot of layups, man. Blowing a lot of easy buckets. Emmanuel quickly also hasn't scored from the field. He's about to hit 2 free throws now. So, I mean, normal guys that normally contribute. Derrick Rose hasn't contributed offensively yet. Evan Fournier is not shooting well. So that's the game right there. Basically, Obi Toppin is playing okay. He's not really doing so much. But we need Derrick Rose to do something for us, during this time period. And we need to slow the ball down. Stop Toronto from getting these second chance points and these points in the paint. Look at the game charts again. For those that are into the game charts. Second chance points, still the same thing. We're getting dominated. Fast break points, 17 fast break points. You blame that on Julius Randle? Second chance points, 12. I guess you can blame him, Julius, because they're not rebounding well, him and Obi. And points in the paint. Points in the paint. These are all things that I said. If Toronto continues to dominate that, we're gonna have a problem. So part of this is Julius Randle, but a lot of this is Obi Toppin too, being able to man the paint to stop this. The second chance points and points in the paint, that's Obi Toppin's and Julius Randle's job. Right now, we don't have anybody to help with this right now. Mitchell Robinson was doing his thing, but the Knicks got Obi Toppin and Julius right now to match their speed, because that's what some of the guys were saying, right? One of the guys was saying that we need to match some speed here. What was that, Mr. Where is he at here? One of the guys was saying that. Here he goes. Match athleticism. My man, Patrick Joe, he wants to match athleticism. Well, that's what Tom Thibodeau's doing. He got Obi and Julius out there to match athleticism, and look what's happening. Still the same shit. We're getting dominated fast break points, second chance points, and points in the paint. So, like I said, I think we need to get back to playing our style of basketball. This is not our style of basketball. We're playing into their hands right now. So I think that's what it is. Calling it a night. Man, don't give up on the game, man. At least listen to me. At least listen to me jibber jabber for the rest of the game, yeah. We put the box score back up and put the regular score up so you guys can see. Yeah, man. So I mean, we can't win them all. But I want that number one spot. I want the sole possession of the number one spot in the NBA, at least for once. I just want a screenshot. I want a nice little screenshot of the Knicks, the only team that's, 6-1, to start the season, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. You know, because that would stop the haters at least for a little while. You know, but us losing tonight 5-2. That's something we can still hold our heads up for that. You know, but like I said, I would really love to see the Knicks, you know, with the sole possession of the best record in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? At least just for one time, man. Just for you know, our psyches, man. We just need to see it like one time. Screenshot it and just let us go crazy for one night, and then we'll get back on the ball for the next game, man. But we got a nice couple games coming up, man. So I'm actually going to that Bucks game. That's on November 10th. So if anybody's gonna be at that Bucks game, I'll be there. You know, I don't know. I don't recall where we're gonna be at. I gotta check the my tickets or whatever, but I'm gonna be there, man. Be there with a group of friends there, enjoying the game. I'll try to do the halftime show from the Garden. That'll be interesting. So we have a Jericho Sims sighting, which is interesting. Right away, turnover. right away, spacing is bad, and we get a turnover. Yeah. So I don't know about Jericho Sims here at the moment. If they wanted to do something about the points in the paint, they should have did something. They should have put Taj back in the game. I don't know if Taj is hurt, or if they were going to go to Jericho Sims, they should have did it already. It's kind of taking too long for them to do that. Fred VanVleet is so old school, man. Jericho Sims does a good job coming back out to cause a travel there, so that's good. So Jericho Sims know how to play, man. That's one thing. He knows how to play. But I feel like, you know, if you're gonna bring him in there, bring him in a little sooner, because now you start in the fourth quarter. I feel like if you want to make that decision, it should have been made maybe like 5 minutes ago. 91 to 79 on my clock. I see is 93. There, the Knicks just can't score. I mean, they're making stupid plays. Just now we did a stupid ass turnover. Here they go running up the court. Who's that? That's Crochet, whatever his name is. He just shoots a three. Big man shooting threes. He goes Burke, you know, right into double team. Found Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose can't hit anything, man. I think he got tipped just now. Yeah. I'm looking for a 2-point shot, I believe, here from Gary Trent. Gary Trent interior pass was broken up by Jericho Sims and Obi Toppin. They're pushing up the basket. Man, you quickly open three-pointer, short. We're playing fast break basketball. We're not going to win this way. Toronto just running up the court. Just ran it up there, just threw it up there like they're playing in Gershwin. Points in the paint. Knicks can't get rebounds. With all 5 Knicks in the paint there, we can't get a rebound. So there's 93 to 79. I'm looking at the clock here. Did we get fouled here on this play? Man, you quickly passes to Burke, top of the key. Superficial screen for Jericho Sims. Back to Obi. It's another superficial screen to Emmanuel quickly for a layup. He gets fouled. Nice hard foul there. So I mean, he tried to finger roll it when he probably should have teardropped it. So I mean, I feel like he needs to figure that out too. Yeah, man. Derrick Rose, I feel like he should have drove past Chris Brocher, whatever his name is, and tried to get a closer jump shot, but he got blocked in the corner. Yep. So I mean, you quickly is going to make these 2 free throws and make it 93 to 81. Still plenty of time. 9 minutes and 25 seconds left. RJ Barrett is coming back in with 10 minutes left in the game on my clock. I don't know about that. You're back. Just those Knicks is back. RJ Barrett came back in with 10 minutes left in the game. I don't know about that. You know, if you were to bring him back in, he should have been in at the end of the third, because you need RJ to come back in about the 8-minute mark. You got to save these guys a little bit. All right. We got Manuel quickly guarding Malachi Flynn. Ball stumbles out there to Fred VanVleet. Nice 3-point shot in rhythm. Fighting for the rebound there. RJ Barrett gets it. He's pushing the ball up, looking to throw it up. You got Emmanuel quickly. Knicks have poor spacing. I feel like Derrick Rose is out of it. He was out of it last game. I feel like he's out of it, man. We got RJ here, high stepping at the top there. He can't really create. Nice interior pass to Emmanuel quickly. He should have shot that. Nice little pass inside. Nice really set up to give RJ a nice little dunk there. So I feel like RJ got his mojo, man. He's really looking to score the basketball tonight. So it's good to see. He did it last night, so I guess his confidence is high. Toronto's missing a lot of wide open 3-pointers, man. These second chance points are killing us right now. Burke just gets it. Here goes RJ Barrett exploding. And he gets fouled, but he doesn't commit to the finish. He needs to go up much stronger, man. He's got to finish those plays. Those easy buckets, he's definitely got to finish them. Nice real setup there. Man, you quickly should have shot it. He took it back out, made eye contact with RJ and drove in and made a nice little interior pass for a dunk. RJ's getting 2 free throws now. Yeah, man. So it'll be 84 to 93. Still got plenty of time. The Knicks can make a run and we're back in it. Rose's fault. Yeah, not really his fault. It's just that he's having a bad game. We really do need that scoring from Derrick Rose. If Derrick Rose is not active in the offense, then that takes away from what we do well. Because here goes the box score again. Let me make it I guess I'll make it bigger for you guys. Here's the box score again. Just take a look at the points alone, man. Just look at the points. This is the second to last column here. You got RJ Barrett with 20, Julius Randle with 20. Julius Randle had 20 for a minute now. I guess he'll be back in the game with 8 minutes left. This is Mitchell Robinson with 4, Fournier with 12. I haven't seen Fournier in a while, which is annoying. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he'll come in towards the end of the game there. Kemba Walker had 11. We'll probably never see Kemba Walker again for the rest of the game. And then that's it. Look at this: 2 points, 0 points, 5 points, 4.6. That's not really going to cut it, man. Taj Gibson didn't give us nothing today. He might be hurt. That's why we probably haven't seen him. And that's probably why Jericho Sims got his number called today. So, Alec Burks, he's doing the best that he can. Like I said, last year, we will be looking for Alec Burks to give us some kind of offense. This year is not the case. This year, his role is completely different. So we're really looking for, Derrick Rose to give us some scoring, man. So if he can somehow figure out a way to play our game again, we should be good, man. So right now we're still stuck here, 93 to 84. These long ass timeouts, man. I feel like the score here on the NBA TV clock has been at 93 to 84 forever. So I feel like these commercials are gonna be long as hell, man. Yeah, Quickly's on a milk carton, man. He hasn't really done nothing. I think the last game he played all right, scoring wise. But he did give RJ Barrett that nice little interior pass there for the dunk, so that was good. He's doing better than Derrick Rose, I know that. I feel like Derrick Rose, something's going on with him. I don't know if he's not feeling well or something. Something's going on with him. Something's off with his timing and shit. Timing looks off. He might need to get some extra shots up just to get the rhythm back. Yeah, man, it's just fast break basketball all the way tonight. 96 to 84. I see Toronto might have hit a 3. So it's not good, man. The Knicks gotta figure this out. Yeah, RJ got 20 points. He's really been our workhorse today. Everyone else seems to be dead. Julius Randle had 20 points also, like I just said. But he's been on that 20 for a minute. So we got 8 minutes left in the game. I expect Julius Randle to be back in the game now, because he wasn't in the game. You got RJ shooting free throws. All right, so he misses that. So 98 to 86, man. That's not good, right? I'm looking at the score now. I'm at 8 minutes and 55 seconds. The score is 93 to 84 on my clock. So this is not good, man. We're basically trading buckets with them. Julius Randle right now is not in the game for me. You still got Jericho Sims out there. OG is having a great game right now. He's got to be close to 40 at this point. He's got 32 according to my clock at the moment. I mean, Derrick Rose is like shaky, man. He's blowing his hands. Like, I don't know if you play ball, man, but if you're blowing your hands like this, then they're off. Definitely something's going on there. He almost lost the dribble there with the in and out dribble, but he was able to make a nice little layup with the left hand. So that's what we need from Derrick Rose, man. But I feel like, something's going on with him. Here goes Gary Trent. Gary Trent got a lot of confidence tonight, man. He's just letting that shit go. Bang! Right on the top of the key there. He's really feeling it tonight. He's kicking our ass. 80. It's gonna be 99 to 89 with 7:30 left, man. Knicks got to go on a run. We got to cut this lead. Emmanuel Quickly. Speaking of Emmanuel Quickly's on a milk carton. He just hit a 3-pointer just now. So Just got to work on it. Keep on working. Playing decent defense at the moment. They have a really great space in Toronto, man. Toronto's doing a great job spacing the ball. Interior, they call a foul on Jericho Sims. Great spacing for Toronto. They got a whole everybody out there. Number 11, I don't even know who the hell that is. Number 11 on Toronto. Looks crazy. Number 11 for Toronto. Yeah, man. Ah, man, these guys are millionaires, man. So there's no like excuse to have dry hair. I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you broke and shit like that, you don't have time, because you work and you got things that you're doing. But you playing basketball, man. Your hair should be super moisturized, man. I just don't get it. There's so many guys out there with like super dry hair. It don't make no sense. Like Pascal Siakam's not even playing. Why is his hair so damn dry? It don't make no damn sense. Anyway, Manu quickly is bringing the ball up here. Manu quickly seems to have a little bit of motion to his game today. RJ Barrett again, just let him go. Hit a shot a 3-pointer. Jericho Sims is so strong, man. You got to hold on to the ball, bro. I know he's nice and active. He's trying to make the athletic play, but sometimes you just got to put two hands on the ball, bro. Sometimes you got to put two hands on the ball and control it. Who's this? Malachi Flynn is running the offense right now. Manu quickly's on him. He gave up his dribble, gives it to Precious. Precious being guarded by Jericho. He's going to try to take him. Pull-up jump shot over Jericho. Air ball, and they call him a shot clock violation. Okay, good. That's good because that was a layup. Derrick Rose wasn't in position. That was a layup right there. Man, I don't like to see coaches sitting back. Tom Thibodeau, he stands up the whole game. He's watching. Nick Nurse is sitting there like he's Phil Jackson, man. Fuck that dude, bro. Sitting back with his legs crossed with his henchman next to him like he's Phil Jackson. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Tom Thibodeau was up talking, actively in the game. Oh, my God, man. Nice little pick and roll by Mitchell Robinson. Almost got a steal, but Mitchell Robinson went for the spectacular move rather than just make the layup. Sometimes maybe control the ball, fake, and then go up. It doesn't always have to be super athletic. But, that's where he is this stage in his career, man. That evolution of his game to add a little bit more control is not there. He's going to be trying to dunk everything, so that's all right. Making free throws is important, man. You're not going to get the dunk, so at least make the free throws. Yeah. So what's this? Slim has neuralitis. Yeah, I guess so. He can't catch the ball. He's got to learn the game, man. But he does play good. He plays well. Just little simple things, man. Nuances. Like Taj Gibson, you can't get the alley-oop anymore. So at least just control the ball. Put two hands on the ball, control it. All right, so I like what I see here. 100-91 with 5 minutes left in the game. We still got to cut this lead down, man. We got to cut this lead down. If you're going to do it, we need to do it now. It's like no man's land because we got to go on 2 runs in order to secure this win. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. We'll see. Tom Thibodeau hasn't sat down the whole game, man. I admire that about him. Constantly talking, constantly yelling. It's like he's like a 6th man out there. Allows the team to play their game, while he's working the refs and arguing and doing the things that he's doing. Knicks are not doing a good job getting second chance points. They're lucky that Julius Randle didn't get caught with a foul there. I guess Civ on Toronto didn't get the call there. Julius Randle got the call over him. But Knicks are going to bring the ball up now. I see Toronto just scored again, it looks like. And go Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose can't. Oh, man. Alley-oops at this point in the game is not good. So he tried to make an alley-oop when he should have just laid the damn ball up. All right. Julius Randle. RJ Barrett gets the ball. He's pushing the ball up. Gets it to Julius Randle. Julius Randle's posting up. Man, quickly for 3. In and out. No second chance points, man. Knicks are not getting it. Not getting back in transition. Gary Trent opens up. Nice little layup. So that was the layup that they made to make it a 102-91. I see Toronto scored again, 1 point. So that's a free throw. This is not good. We're like sub 5 minutes now, and the Knicks are up. Knicks are down by 12. That's not a good sign here, guys. So I see they're gonna come up here. They're probably gonna get fouled somewhere. They're running their offense. They're just running a wide open offense. Just 2-man. They're basically playing 2-man games right now. He goes Birch. Birch was open for three in the corner. He didn't want to shoot it. Fred VanVleet's going to hit that 3-pointer. He's gonna shoot those. Knicks are not getting second chance points. Oh my god! Oh my god! How many offensive rebounds is Toronto gonna get? But we're not gonna win the game like this. I see they scored again. Another 2-point basket. Well, it's gonna be another 1-point point basket. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. 104-91. This doesn't look good, man. The run is now. The Knicks right now. The Knicks got to go on a run. They got to go on a 10-0 run in order to really chop this lead down. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, Tibbs is 6th man of the year. Yeah, this reminds me of the Orlando game. Except give credit to Toronto. Toronto has good players on their team, man. So give credit to them. Like I said, I don't like. It irks me that Nurse is sitting down. You know that irks me because it makes it seem like he's so good, he's so smart. You know that irks me. Kemba Walker's in the game. I didn't think I would see him, but Derrick Rose is playing like shit. Emmanuel quickly with another wide open 3-pointer. Come on, man. What's he out there for if he's not making 3-pointers? Fred VanVleet just trotting the ball up the court, super slow. Got OG bringing Randall out. They sent Emmanuel quickly at him. That was a foul last year. Julius Randle almost fouled OG. Here comes Walker. We got numbers. Let's move the ball, guys. RJ Barrett hits a 3-pointer finally, so it's 94. 10 points, man. Knicks we gotta go on a run, man. Now I think that Orlando game was more disappointing because I felt like we had no energy. We were just done in that Orlando game. So it was just annoying because you want to get into the game, but you can't really get into the game if your team just seems dead. Orlando has so much energy that whole game, so that hurt a little bit more. Today, Toronto's playing their game, so they're actually whipping our ass. The Knicks are actually playing hard right now. I'll take an ass whooping. I'll take an ass whooping any day over getting outworked. And just because you're just not playing hard. And then in that Orlando game, we weren't playing hard. I feel like they just ran over us, and we just didn't show up. Tonight we're getting our ass bust, but there's still plenty of time in this game, man. 4 minutes left. Still plenty of time in the game. If the Knicks who they say they are, we should be able to make it a game towards the end here. I'm with an overtime, man. If they want to play overtime, let's do it. I ain't got nothing to do tonight. Whoo! Drinking that brown water so late in the evening. Yeah, man. We'll see what happens. I really want to win this game, man, because that standings would have looked so good, man. We would have been 6-1. Whew. 6-1 would have been nice. 5-2 looks good too, but 6-1 would have been beautiful. RJ Barrett, Randall and Barrett stock. Yep. What's going on here? I think RJ got like 23 right now. OG's kicking our ass. 34 points for OG. I enjoy his game, man. He was really locked in today. So, he really took it upon himself to beat the Knicks. Really focus, going at Julius Randle tonight. So my hats off to OG, man. He was ready to play tonight. Same thing with Gary Trent. I don't know what they were smoking, but Gary Trent was really ready to play tonight too. Fred VanVleet is playing a really good game too. 8 rebounds and 7 assists. He's playing really good. But that's the game right there. Basically, Gary Trent and OG. We can't really stop that. So if OG was getting 20 something, if he got like 24, and Gary Trent had 16, we will be up by 10. So we just didn't play well, man. We let these guys bust our ass. Julius Randle hasn't scored in a long time. He's been on 20 for a while. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Julius Randle. He hasn't really been scoring since. I haven't even attempted a shot. Most of his points is coming from 3-point land. We're not getting nothing from nobody else. So that's the game right there. We need help somewhere. Fournier, what's up with Fournier? I feel like we haven't seen Fournier in a while. Is Fournier in the game now? No, he's not. See, I don't get that. He's an offensive player. We need to score. Why isn't he in the game? Fred VanVleet is so damn slow. He reminds me of Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson was slow as hell back in the days. 107-94. We're getting killed, man. This sucks. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Game is over, guys. Yeah, Knicks can't get nothing going. Toronto's not really doing nothing so crazy. They're really getting after on defense, though. I can't really call it. Can't really hold you with that. I mean, they're getting their rebounds, second chance points, killing us, bro. All right, Mitch is a bum. Yes, he is. Man, but he's good at what he does, but he's not going to give you offense. Damn, Fred VanVleet just launching shit. Another 3-point point shot by freaking Fred VanVleet. Injured teams, man. Injured teams, yeah, but they also haven't played with those injured players all year. So it's not like they were missing guys. They weren't missing Siakam because he hasn't played since last year. So it's not like he got hurt yesterday. He hasn't played all year, so they were not looking for him. Scotty Barnes, if Scotty Barnes was here, this probably would be uglier. But shout out to Civ. This guy, the white kid that's on Toronto, Mr. Civ. I can't get his last name, but he also gave us 13 points, and he's playing decent defense, decent team defense for them. So he showed up. That's a problem. Yeah, they're very confident. I don't know if you caught what Gary Trent, because Gary Trent was mic'd up, but they didn't go back to him because I guess he was a little bit too. Must have forgot that he was mic'd up, but he said something about him being in MSG, Madison Square Garden. So he was ready, man. He was ready. Mitchell Robinson, interior pass to Emmanuel quickly. They just call a steal. They didn't call a foul or nothing. Man, that's what happens. You got to go up strong, man. You got to go up strong. You can't leave the ball there and expect the referees to call a foul. You got to go up strong. If you're not going to go strong, they're not going to give you the foul. Man, they just open all over the place, man. They're killing us right now. And fuck Siakam, man. Put some freaking put some of that green gel in that hair, man. Get some moisturizer. Need some pink lotion in that hair, bro. Because of Tibbs. I don't know about that. Sometimes he doesn't use his depth. Yeah, and that's the Fournier, man. I just don't get it. Fournier should have been in this game. Yeah, we haven't seen him in a while. Especially we need to come back. 3-point shots and things of that nature. Tonight he's using quickly. So there's no excuse about defense because he got quickly out there. I don't know. Yeah, the last game was against the Pelicans. Yeah, not using his depth. There's no excuse because you can't say that you put quickly out there for defensive purposes. Quickly is a live body. I get that. So I would have him. I would have quickly out there too. But you're one of your best offensive players right now. You need Fournier out there. So Walker's in there because Derrick Rose is not playing well. RJ's playing great. Julius Randle has to be out there. Mitch Robinson has to be out there at the moment. So from Walker. So and then they got Quickly. So I feel like Quickly has to be out there too. So maybe instead of Walker out there, maybe you have Quickly and run with Fournier. Maybe that would have been better. I don't know, because maybe Fournier didn't have it either, because Fournier was 5 for 13 today. So maybe they figured that he didn't have it tonight. So they're just gonna go with a different player. I don't know. I feel like you need to go with your guys and then shoot it out with them. Ask Pat Riley about that. Pat Riley loves to hold his guys out there, even if they're shooting good or bad. We know all about that, Knicks land. 109-97, man. NBA TV, quote unquote national game. This sucks. This doesn't feel good. It goes Mr. Cully. I haven't seen Cully in a while because Cully's been busy doing his own podcasting on Freezy's network. So I see Randall's play like a pussy. What's up, man? Yeah, Randall's definitely play soft, man. Motherfucker think he was Chris Mullin tonight, man. All those 3-pointers. Playing real soft. The effort on the boards, they got embarrassed tonight. See, this is why I keep going back at the fact that the Knicks need another wing. We need another wing. It's nice to see what Obi does, but we need another guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been talking about it a couple times. you want to say like Jeremy Grant. We need a Jeremy Grant type. Brandon Ingram. All these guys that might be available at some point of the year. We need to take a look at some of those guys, man, down the road to help this team out. Because I think that's the next step. The next step, fucking what's the guy? Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox should be that guy. That's something that we're gonna have to figure out, because that is exactly what our Achilles heel is. Because when we need offense, we need more help inside. Obi Toppin can't help with that. We need somebody that can give us help. Jeremy Grant would do that defensively. You can rely on him defensively, and he'll be able to score. Brandon Ingram and Jeremy Grant are basically the same player. So something that we have to think about for down the road. Yes, Grimes definitely should. I think Grimes is going to get his shot real soon, because Burks is not playing particularly well, and I think sooner or later you can't hide the kid, because I know Grimes is giving it to him in practice. Absolutely, absolutely, he's giving it up in practice. So you can't keep having a guy work hard like that in practice and him not get his shot eventually. So I think Grimes is definitely going to get his shot at some point this year. So just look forward to that. Don't get upset. Don't get so upset about it. But just know that it's coming. I believe that's going to come at some point of this year. Grimes is definitely going to get his shot. To contribute. We'll see, man. But chemistry is important. But that'll take care of stuff as the year goes by. Now the Knicks are finally trapping. They should have been doing this shit. We're trapping with a minute left. We're down 9. And they almost banged it on us right in our faces after all that trapping bullshit that we was doing, that we should have been did it. And then he just steals it from Walker, nice and easy, and dunks it. Hey, okay, so that's it. So I got 45 seconds left, and I can see here on the clock that the game is over. I don't need to see anymore. So it's 113 to 104. We lost this one, so no hard feelings, man. For those that watched it and watched the game already, you're already about to prepare for the post games and stuff out there. But don't take this to heart, man. There's only one game. We're still 5-2. We got a couple important games coming up, man. We got right now the next game we're playing. We're gonna be playing against the Pacers. The Pacers are getting healthy again too, so they're gonna be a tough matchup. What's the next game? Then we play the Bucks. That's on November 10th. It's gonna be November 5th. We're at the Bucks November 5th, so that's gonna be a crazy game on the road. Then we play the Cavaliers, which is gonna be another crazy game. They got a lot of talent there. 76ers, they're gonna want revenge. We should be able to take care of those guys. And then we play the Bucks on November 10th, man. So we got a lot of shit to worry about between now and then. That Orlando game is annoying because we should have won that game. So that's the game that we should have won. This game is okay. They bust our ass. We just take it. But we got a couple big games coming up, man. Indiana, like I said, is next. They're ready to for us. They're getting healthy. We got a lot of stuff going on here, man. So we'll see. So anyway, this is the end of the halftime show. Of course, NBK fam, Nothing But Knicks is going to be doing a post-game show, probably about 10 o'clock or so. What's the name? Guard Up Knicks, they're probably going to be going on about the same time, man. So check those guys out. And I'll see you guys on the next one. You might see me in State after this, man. I'm not sure. I see him asking for a link. But I think I'll start another show, and then we'll start from there, man. So I see you guys on the next halftime to Crunchtime. And once again, me and State probably going to go on and probably like another few minutes ourselves. So I'll see you guys after this. So peace.